Okay, so now I'm scared. If I throw you aside, I'm gonna pull it.
Do you know what your functions look like? Let's go through this. So graph A, what's that going to be? Well, that's clearly a line, so it's linear. Y is proportional, that's what this symbol means, to X. So that's going to be A. Why? Well, it's because every time Y goes up, X goes up by an amount too, in a linear way. One goes up, the other one goes up. Good. No one more than the other. Amazing. So let's look at something else. What about something like this? That looks something similar to what we normally draw when it's a parabola, if you extended it out this way. And a parabola are known for quadratics there. And imagine you put a number in 1. 1 squared is 1, so that'll be here. 2. 2 squared is 4. 3. 3 squared is 9. So it's getting more and more and more and more and more. So that's what that one is. That is a D for this one. Amazing. Now we've got these two, which are more complicated. Let's look at this one here. So y equals 1 over x. What happens if x was a really big number? If x was really, really big, then y would be really small, right? Okay, and what happens if x was really, really small? Well, y would be really big. So if it was 1 over 0.0000001, then y would be massive. That looks very similar to this. So if x was really small, y goes to infinity. And if x is really big, then like 1 over this, then y goes really small. So graph B seems to be this one. So, okay, that means that C is this, and we would move on in the question. But how come? Well, I'm going to give you a little clue. You have a quadratic here, and what happens if you had this quadratic and you tilted it sideways? Now, a quadratic is to the power of a half. You see, it looks very, very similar if I drew it properly. So y equals x squared gives you that shape, but actually y equals the square root of x. Bear in mind, the square root of x is the same as the power of a half. Do you see how they have that in common, the 2 in common? And what that means is it flips it this direction. So that is why graph C is y equals square root of x.